10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focus on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Flag. P.J. Washington is out there with Davis. Then there's Max Christie. And it's Nemhard in at the one. And so here is Dallas following the bucket by the Spurs.
Good afternoon.
What's up, Trey?
A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. And it's the foul in the paint. A three off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Christie. The shot missing. Good D by Barnes. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field as far as the game so far. And finished off by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. A shot by Nemhard and nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another one core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standards been set.
Outside, Davis, and Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Davis with a screen on Fox. Nemhard the pass to Davis. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And get it to go.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And a cross from three-point range. And Fox has it in the corner. Drains the three-pointer. Fox has got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Mavericks leading by 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. Let's see if his guys can make it happen.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. That one goes. Count.
The defense was there, but the South Days Conley uses that length inside.
And that one's good. Flag.
Oh, he got 1 to 4 to start the game. I'm looking to step it up.
Fox finds Castle. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 4. Inside by the Mavericks able to retain possession here. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Luke Cornett, he's checked
Greg
in.
Litt's been on the game for like 3 years. That's crazy. He was just holding the ball. He didn't even throw the ball in. That's crazy. That's crazy acting all the timeout. Wasting more timeouts.
Here's Davis.
That's
And
crazy.
Davis throws it down.
I'm probably referee was just holding the ball.
With that solid screen.
And then
They
Greg,
got
the
kids that can go
monster
through the
dunk
game
to
for 3
finish
years.
it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammates.
Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Nice find by D'Angelo.
He's always had that great vision.
Spurs trail by 8. It's been an interesting journey for D'Angelo Russell. He's had multiple spins with the Lakers and Nets, Richard.
Yeah, before turning 30. That's a pretty rare occurrence. He's only been traded a few times, but give D-Lo credit. He is a professional.
Now, here's Johnson. This game is on score 14. Drills the three-pointer. Fox has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. Dallas leading by 3. The 3, and Flagg gets it to go on the assist by Russell. And it's 6 points for Cooper Flagg. On the wing, Johnson lets it go with the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Russell. Now, Washington. Dallas moving it around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots.
They just put anybody in the game. I didn't even put him in the game. That's crazy. Yeah, cancel the timeout. Cancel that. But Champagne should be able to help them praise.
It's coming up. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Marshall in for Washington. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Richie with the 3. One's off. He starts the game with a miss. Launches a 3. And that one's good. Champagne. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a 5-point game. Last time the net was in Dallas.
Yeah, last time they sort of shot themselves into a foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he's good on the second. 7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The deep 3 from Thompson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in front. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Dallas Mavericks. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Right back after this break. Just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been disturbed, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off center.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's Luke Cornett. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagne at the 2 spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And Russell gets it to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Thompson explodes through the defense.
Nice move, finding the rim. Thompson in for the dunk.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Al LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past 10 coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his
That's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Team. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Champagnie. Connects from three-point range. Champagnie's got his second bucket of the night.
They've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Probably get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at San Antonio. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now. Win 5th place. And checking out Dallas, 7.5 games behind.
When I look at San Antonio, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Now, here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. And here's Harper from the arc. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been every quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror every bounce with him.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Here's Nemhard. A shot by Johnson. No one's around. Rebound by Sohan. Cornet passes to Harper. Now, Sohan. Back to Harper. Over Davis. Another miss by Harper.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Thompson. Good. Another reflect.
And would you believe he's nearing 4th place for most three-pointers of all time?
I cannot believe it. Not only does he have the talent, but he never stops working on his shot. This guy is something else. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Luke Cornett. Barnes comes in for Sohan. And Benyama, he's checked in for Kogan Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And here is Davis. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. Good on the three-point shot. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class. Quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And the three ball is good. Washington's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Mavs. And that one's good. Wembanyama's got 6.
And you don't anticipate a guy over 7 feet tall pulling up and drilling a shot like that.
Christie the pass to Nemhard. And stolen by Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Dallas leading by 9. Christie the pass to Nemhard. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Christie can't make it.
That in terms of 3 points, I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Nemhard. Here's Davis. Rebound by Olynykk.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
A 3 from Wembanyama. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
He's just automatic right now. Shooting 100%. I don't know if keep your confidence out.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Stephon Castle. The Mavericks also with a sub. Flag is checked in. 1:04 left in the first half. Nembhard, the pass to Davis. To the paint. They double in with Wembanyama. Nembhard for three. That's a miss. He's made one in this one. Vassell outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the drive.
Gallows again missing. And it's the Spurs. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Wembanyama gets it to go.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Christie. Back to Nembhard. And here's Washington outside.
You just gotta love watching a big man outside the ball. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, basketball fans. Anthony Davis has been the story of this game so far. An incredible start.
He's imposing his will at the offensive end. Points are coming from down low. You know what I'm saying? Ernie, you ever get low?
Oh, I can drop it to the floor. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
When I look at the Mavericks, they're frustrated, and you can understand their frustration. They were expected to be good this year. Their fan base was fired up.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
They came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 to Jason Kidd. Davis is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Max Christie. Then it's Flat. And it's Nembhard again at the point. And it's Fox slamming it down.
That's just filthy. Fox has that fearless mentality and gets up for a point guard.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected team. Washington against Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes for the lead. The Mavericks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. That gives them the lead. 13 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Mavericks trail. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Gets off the court in a hurry.
And you combine his waterbed quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
To the middle. Here's Davis. Side home, and he draws the foul. A chance for a little point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
Here's Wembanyama. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
2 points, that one goes. Davis has got 7 points here in this quarter.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And here's the shot from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis inside, covered by Barnes. Nice hit, but the layup off the mark. Pass to Olynyk from the arc. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
Here's Christie. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And stolen by Christie. And it's the Mavericks on the break, and that one is good. 10 points for Cooper Flag.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Davis, the pass to Washington. To Davis. And Barnes sends it back. Michelle outside. On deep. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Let's check in now with our reporters who's got a score for you. Priorities straight. All right, Allie, thank you very much. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Biondo's checked in for Olynyk. Bryant comes in for Victor Wembanyama. Francis checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's hovering for De'Aaron Fox. And here is Washington. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harper's shot's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Christie has the open look. Pass the flag. And headed for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Christie. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Christie's got 5 points so far.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's out, you're going to be in for a long wait. Passing so good up and down the lane.
Mavericks trail by 5. Pass to Washington. Now Christie. Now Flag. Target with his 3. There's an 8:30 out here in the third quarter. Bryant, fires Barnes. Double points.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Now, here is Russell. Out to Johnson from past the arc. And Bryant with the rebound. Harper with the ball. Well defended by Flag. And we'll talk about Dylan Harper. Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Now, here is Russell. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Flag. Hands it from downtown. Flag's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
To the left side lane. And here's Harper from the arc.
Well, you
moving it around. For Bismack beyond it. And Benyama comes in for Harrison Barnes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Bryant. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Harper. The Mavericks also with a sub. Davis is checked in. Spurs leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson kicks to Fox. That one falls from off Johnson's feet. Fox has got 16.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
To the inside, Davis. Davis using his size.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fox and Castle on their guards. Sohan is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. Wembanyama passes to Fox. And another miss by Fox.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And for the Spurs, their shooting has been just great so far at 56%. A nice shot by Sohan.
And a 9-4-9. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And he hits the bucket.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Here's Castle. And Davis sends it back. Lonzo deciding where to go with it to take the lead. Strong move by Thompson.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
So both teams changing it up here. And Wembanyama launches it from deep. No good on the quick 3. Pass to Davis. And it's in there. And now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
The baseline jump. And the jumper falls for it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period. That's not a defense. He can live with that. And he punished them for himself.
It's good. Fournette's got his first basket of the night.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Inside. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Hudson.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. A different look for Dallas. Clyde comes in for Daniel Gafford. Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allen. Thank you. And the basketball Castle.
Even in his rookie season, it's easy to see Castle's leadership.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Vassell. The long shot, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Castle. And there's the three.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from three-point line to start the fourth quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
First one falls for him.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team. Being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop on his foot, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's running around the perimeter ready to fire.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Love the relentlessness. Wasn't going to give up a chance for a big play.
giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style. Calm and cool, and his free throw could have been on this one. A nice way to finish the game.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building.
Anthony, it was a great team victory tonight. What satisfied you most about this win?
We just played hard. We just played for each other. The ball was moving, wasn't sticking. And, guys made the right plays. And that's what we've been doing all night.
As always, Howie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony.
One block, I did get more blocks than that. 16, 13, 3. Should hit 6 threes. Wow. The ball. Seven from 3, they shot 44. He was going back and forth. They had more points in the paint. They had more steals. Their defense was better. It was going back and forth with the rebounds. 24, 22, 23, 25, 45, 47. So I went crazy in the third. The fourth, they killed me. 83% from the field. Wow. Second half. Those good games.